Good morning, everybody. This is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, I send you love. With those tears, I send you love. With those tears, I send you love. I've been receiving some emails, and I'm going to first express about this. I apologize if you have been emailing me through my Intimate Warrior email that I haven't been getting back with you, and it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because for some reason I'm not getting my notifications. So I am looking that over as we speak, and I'm going to see what is going on with it. It is also a newer email account, of course, ever since Source has given me the Intimate Warrior page, or Intimate Warrior name. So I am not really checking it on a daily basis, I guess, also. So that is part of the issue here. So anybody that has been messaging me, I hope to get back with you as soon as I can, and I do apologize for the delay. Upon getting some of these messages, I came up with this video, so I thought I'd go ahead and hop on here and do it. You know, the heart is always opening when you allow it to. We have an X amount of karma, of buildup. You know, like, for example, if we were here previously and didn't live up to our end of the bargain, if we failed to meet everything within our contract, or failed to learn individual lessons, we create buildup. Any time that we fail to do what's within our contract, or any time we are failing to choose love, we are building up something. We are building up karma. I can't remember everything from my previous lives, of course, yet. Will I be able to tap into everything? I can hope so. But knowing God, God, Source, will keep things hidden. Not as a form of keeping you hidden or suppressed, but a form of protection. Not everything that is within our book is of great value. Or not everything that is written in the book will give us information that will be useful, or that will help us move forward, especially if we are not ready for it. I know that when he expressed some of my lifetimes, that where I have been, what I have done, or what has actually taken place in those lifetimes that were traumatic. The very first one, I remember it was a full moon too, I believe. No, oh yes, maybe it was, and it was Was it Friday the 13th or something? On a full moon. I have to go back and look. I don't remember. And when he told me who I was, it took me a couple of days to figure it out, but I think I figured it out on that Friday the 13th. I think that's what it was. And I bawled. And bawled. And bawled. Because when we find out certain things, and we're like, man, had I really made the right choice in life, I could have changed not just my life, but the lives of other people for the greatest, for the greater. And I didn't live. I had a huge impact. We all have a huge impact. I'm not saying, we all can play a huge role at the beauty of another individual. Our life is connected to other lives. Cause and effect. And every time we don't make the right choice, we harm another individual. It's not easy doing what's right, because we are the one that ends up suffering sometimes for the right of all things. I know in this life, I have had many opportunities, and a memory just popped into my mind now, when I could have done something right. I'm going back now to when I was, how old was I? 10, 11, 12. I was in elementary, 4th grade, I believe. So I think I was probably 10 or 11. And there was this boy. Oh, and I can't remember his name. Please forgive me. I recalled it not too long ago, and now it's gone again. He was much older, and came back into the class, or came into our class, the 4th grade, and he looked really weird. And every other child, not just myself, saw how weird he looked. Something wasn't right with this kid, this boy. We found out that he was actually 18 already, still in the 4th grade, which is like, oof, Then we found out that he had tons of health issues, which is why he looked so weird. His skin was actually green. It took on a green hue. And one day we were out recess, and the bell rang, and usually I'm not late, but I was a little late today, on that day. And I went running in, and I passed this boy, but I stopped because I knew he was lagging. I asked him if he was okay. He said, yeah, he was fine. And I said, okay. And I kept going. As I kept going, something was telling me to stop. I didn't. We got in class, and I was sitting there, and the teacher asked if anyone had seen him, and I forget his name. Please forgive me. I responded, I passed him out there, and he said he was okay when I asked. And the teacher went out looking for him. And she didn't come back with him. They found him outside, laying on the concrete, the sidewalk. He had passed away. I was the last person he spoke to. The last words he said was he was okay. I'm sorry I didn't stop longer. I'm sorry I didn't wait for you. I'm sorry you were alone. You know, that's a significant time that I could have done something differently. Sure, I was young. I was afraid, and I can make all kinds of excuses right now. I could make excuses upon excuses even back then. And this has weighed heavily on me, as you can tell, since that moment. I've tried to be there for people. My heart has been really good for the most part, but my heart has also been so afraid of being there for people too. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you will resonate with that. Having the need to love, yet so afraid that you're going to be more broken, that you never truly love, and never truly do what is right because of that fear. You know, so you might not have had an experience like mine, and perhaps you've had something even far more heavy on your shoulders. But that's the type of thing, and it could be even a harsh word, a harsh look at someone who didn't deserve it, that creates karma. You know, everything creates bad karma when we don't do what's right. And that's why apologizing can clear you and heal others in the process. So there will be an X amount of clearing that has to take place, which means there's going to be an X amount of you leveling up, you giving back to society in some way, shape, or form, giving of your time, giving of your heart, giving of anything that you feel that you can do. And when there is enough cleared, you are free from that. And you never have to have that type of build up again from the understanding that I have is that if I choose to come back, and I know there are a lot of people out there saying they will never do this again, but when you go back home, you're nothing but love. And what will you choose? To come back and serve again. You might say no here in your human form, but when you return home in your loving source, you will always return. And when you do, if you have cleared your past and negative karma in whichever lifetime you were here last, you will never have that karma to take care of later on in your next life when you return. And in fact, also with that clearing, all of the gifts and the lessons that you have accrued and gathered and understood and learned and received will too be yours already. You won't have to go through this intense process that we are going through here and now. Things are going to be much lighter in the next life. We are already witnessing some of that. I think if you have anyone in your family, or if you have a child who just seems really special since the day that they were born, and I'm talking about within the last couple of years, especially within the last 2 years, but perhaps the last 5, these are children who are really born of pureness, and they already know. They know things, and they're speaking things, but there's no way they can know and understand and do at such a young age. And their light, their eyes, and their loving kindness, the way they express love is so pure. And I'm already witnessing it, and that's just an example of how it's going to be when we decide to return as well. So I needed to make this video today, for this clearing. I have, within this past 2 years, remembered that boy. And like I said, I did remember his name the last time I recalled this. And I think I spoke about it on my social media pages. So only those individuals read about it. Now I am doing it on YouTube, where anybody in the world, anywhere, anytime, can hear this account of deep regret, of deep healing that I am completing today. Nothing, everything that we do in life, I just thought I'd go ahead and make a video about karma. Yet, in this process, I am healing myself. God has given me the idea to make this video, and I move with it, and being open and receptive, I can heal. And every time that I share my openness, and you are a witness to it, I am also helping you heal some aspect of who you are in some way, shape, or form. That is how we move light. It is how we transfer it from individual to individual. It's not by me telling you to do this, this, and this. Although you being here on my channel or on other people's channel, you are receptive to receiving how-tos on your pertaining to your growth. Yet I I mostly do my videos in journey format because it's my hope for you to hear the message and take it in however it is that it reaches your heart and makes you grow from it. I don't want to be somebody who gives you a set out rule or an outline, because nothing is written in stone. How I heal, how I learn is completely different than how you heal and how you learn. And depending on where you are in your growth process, how you receive what I am expressing will either help you or not. So for myself, this is what works. I share my past, my mistakes, my burdens, my journey, everything about who I am, in hopes that within it, you see I've made my way out. There's a message within everything. Those who have eyes to see and those who have ears to hear will receive. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.